Searching for a way to build your e-commerce website? Go to Fiverr.com. Choose from hundreds of freelance.
Hi everyone, welcome to the DIY section of electronic. Hi everyone, welcome to the DIY section of electronic.
Alright. It's supposed to be on. Yep, it is. Okay. Well, I've put it there. And it should be pretty good. Okay. Well, what's going on? Because I got no lines there. Maybe I'm watching the wrong screen on the phone. So it's one of them. Not showing those two red lights. Now put your hand in. That's working, that's working. Come on. That'll be good. Yep, that's it. Okay. So why is it showing that on? Just my phone. Pretty weird. Alright, we've got this line. Let's make it bigger. It might not let me make it bigger. Yep, rest code. It'll just repaint it by change. So we should be having this line visible on the internet, but it's not on my phone. Okay. Well, it says it's visible. The phone's not printing it clear. We should be having dull. Setting. That says it's visible. Phone's not printing it clear.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it. Don't wait for it. Just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at a men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this. It's the present. Like
No,
Christmas.
I can just see him now. So yeah, the phone screen's a bit dull. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's get rid of that.
Oh, man, that is the spot.
Alright.
Nothing like a great
So, we'll grab this little thing. Actually, I'll grab this. So, we're looking at the buys above here, and other than cells down there. What we might be looking for is sort of a go down to a lower time frame, like a 30 or a 15, and get a trade there. But we'll wait till 9 o'clock when this bar closes, and then we'll have a look at what we got. So I've got music running, and you can see my screen, and I can see if it's typed to me. Turn that off. The only thing left to do now is bring up the chat. It should be somewhere. Chat. I've got music running, and let's change the screen. Alright, chat's in there. Okie dokie. Let's check there. Bit rate wrong. Why do I get bit rate wrong? Let's see it. What do you do? Spam. Lots of spam coming in. Recommend that you use a stream bit rate of 4500 kbps. Like I can change that now. Okay. Bye. See you in just a bit. Okay, we just adjusted it to 45. Apply. We don't care if we lose this audio. Okay, we're good. Now, should be getting happier because I've edited that. But, it's not being edited that. But, it's not being edited. Well, now it's working. I'll have to stop and start again. Okay, that's working. And just why not? There we go. Alright, now we go. And it's not complaining about the bit rate yet. Okay. Come over here and it looks like it's yep. Oh, that's quicker too. Golly. Alright. So waiting for 9 o'clock, guys. and then we'll decide what we're going to do here. We'll put that there. I'll bring it down here, and I can see in the chat. Good. And do one from the phone. What are you doing, phone? Okay. And, beautiful. There we go, all works. Should give myself a like, and I'll have at least one like. Okay, one like. So, alright. Now we're waiting for 9 o'clock. 15 minutes. We've got some music to listen to. I'll do the rounds at the other things I've been looking at on the last time I streamed, which was earlier today. And I'm just seeing if my lines are working. Come on, lines. No, they're working. Alright, they're a little bit slow compared to what we have. Alright, so let's have a look. Now, this one, remember I set the EA on it, that's set there and there. So now, I reckon just a matter of course, the EA would be here and here. And so, we wouldn't be doing anything like breaks up there. And then if it did break up there, you got a good chance of going up. So, just wonder, I should put some headphones on so I can hear what's coming out the other end. Oh. Yeah. Got my headphones in or not, guys? No. No, I don't want to take it. No, that's fine. There's one of them. Which one? Oh, that one. Oh. I can't be doing it with that. Obviously you can see I'm going to need to do some more looking up knowledge on this bloody thing. Alright. Anyway, it's so much for the WS30. We're not trading it. I will put a stinger up there. I'll put it up there. An alert there. Alright. bring it right down just above that line so we can see it. So if it comes up there and hits that line, we'll come back and have to squeeze maybe. Euro USD hasn't really gone far. We're waiting for it to get up to there. Up to there. And slow. So we're waiting for it to get up into this area here. So I've just been moving it. So until it gets up there, there's no trade supposedly. We're not using my EA for that. My EA said there's a trade there and there. Either way, but nothing at the moment. Right. USD CAD. Oh, excuse me. It's bounced off the line here and it's heading up that way. Theoretically, you can probably even take a trade there and see if it's going to go up another bar. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm playing one currency only at this stage. Now, look at this one. This one has gone up and up in the last whatever. And that was set on a 4 hour, and there's massive move there. If we'd been using EA, we would have had that trade. And 185 says what's that? USD JPY, so yeah, that is 285, which isn't it, as opposed to, oh, I don't know, maybe it's only 28. It just looks big. 4 hours looks big to me. You know, it's on the 1 hour. No. I think because it's USD JPY, it's actually gone further than it suggests. I might be wrong. Anyway, we're not in it. He puts this on gold. Have a look. Now, gold on 30 minutes. On the last look, it was down here. It's broken out, so it would now be there. But if you see here, this is where we last looked. We would have bought on gold and gone up to there, taken profit, and closed 2 winning trades. Ended up on gold. And we'd be sitting here waiting for a trade now if it was open on gold, because it would be sitting on that bar there. Alright. And gold's on 30 minutes. You wouldn't want to trade gold on an hourly, I don't think. Oh. And I think the hourly you might sort of miss your trade. I mean, not saying you wouldn't get some. You get one there, perhaps. I might get one in here somewhere. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe there. Maybe there. You can get a sell there. Be a good long sell. You did get it. So you might have got a trade there. So we got that one, and should put it on down. Wow, 290 bits. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? On gold. That'd be good. Anyway, we're not on gold either. So we're back to pound yen. And £1 yen bounced there and pulled back. So we're not doing anything yet. We'll just wait and see. I might go back to the 30 minute after 9 o'clock. In the meantime, I'm going to go get a coffee. And we'll have a look at it then. I'll be right back. And I'll be right back. I'll work at hand to the brain. Alright, I'm back. 9 o'clock coming. And what? There's a new bar now. Still no trades even on the half hour. So I'll bring it to the half hour. Nothing much happening there. We don't know if we're going up or down, do we? Alright, we'll give it another half hour or so and then can't see a trade, we'll quit it. So it'd be nice to have some viewers, to have someone to talk to. Good. Anyway, we'll get to that. In the meantime, we'll just persevere. Now this might be a breakout pullback and ready to go up that way. But that EA won't take that trade. What Roger would call an impulse trade. So we won't be taking a trade here. Impulse otherwise. We'll just wait. Okay, I am back, and what's going on? Microphone's still there, so you got to hear me. Right, I'm back. Now, as soon as we've got not a lot happening there, even on the half hour, I've got a feeling this is going to continue off up, more so than down. So I might take it down to 15 minutes. It still doesn't put us in trading range, so I don't need to disable it. If you want to disable it, you click that off. Go OK, and then change your timing. So we're down to 15 minutes. Relist, and this is probably a better spot for it now. We're in a pretty tight range here. We're either going to break down, break up. So we'll re-engage it in 15 minutes. And now we'll just wait. So I built this EA over the last few days, and I've built billions of them, well, hundreds probably, over the years, but never had one that you just put on and forget about. They tend to work some of the time, and then they tend to not work some of the time. And you'll find that the whole action of trading is the reason why EAs don't work all the time. They only work some of the time. It's just purely because the institutions that trade Forex have had to deal with EAs, otherwise they theoretically lose. And the institutions that are Forex don't want to lose. They're banks and hedge funds and the like, and they're worth billions of dollars, and they don't. They can't afford to lose, so they have to make a profit. That means if they lose a trade, they'd be out pretty quick. I mean, they might lose a whole lot more than what we would, but there's no way they'd hold a trade for a massive loss, not sensibly. Although a few years back, I know the NAB Bank, the Australian National Bank, had some investors running on their Forex, and they got it wrong and wouldn't fold, and lost a whole lot of money for the bank. So yeah, they do make mistakes. But the most common people who make mistakes is us little people. Very yummy cherry ripe. So my goal is to make at least 1% a day, and preferably 4 or 5. I would have been up a whole lot more if I hadn't have taken the trade based off a certain person that doesn't lie about his wicks. Who knows who they do. Anyway, just what it is. So I muffed that trade earlier. I got 3 pips, but I should have got a whole lot more. I guess I can show you the E8. So I just set everything there that I want to set in, and if you look at this information here, you'll see that that's all in the external inputs. So we go here, go to properties, inputs, and there's all inputs. So these programs are just it's sort of a bit like C, I suppose, in general language. Actual language is called M2L4, but I think it works very similar to C. I'm not a great programmer. I tend to be a bit more of a hacker than a programmer. And I hack my way through it and then test and retest it. So anyway, get back to the expert. So this sets the size of the trading. I mean, my trading 0.02 and 0.02 is pretty small. I thought originally I should only trade 0.01 for a $100 account, but I don't think 0.02 is the end of the world. Although if you lose 2 trades, you do sort of lose about $3.50. So you lose about 3.5%. However, if you win 2 trades, well then you win a whole lot better. So I've got 2 separate trading systems running side by side, so we have the 2 tickets. This information here converts the for 4 and 5 digit brokers. So you can find all this stuff. There's plenty of YouTube stuff. Anyway, this just gives us a stop before it starts, sort of thing. So it can't open up without having a couple of bars on the chart. When we calculate for orders, this sequence here just decides if there's orders available. If there's orders been placed already, if there's already got orders, it's not placing anymore. If it hasn't got orders, we'll then go looking for them. Just looking for trade gets these objects, which are those 2 red lines that give it the high and low. And this is all you take loss, take profit, stop loss, all that sort of rubbish. There's an actual order, that's a sell order. So it places the order there and then brings the stop loss and take profit into action here. Because my broker is not and an ECN broker. I think that's correct. Well, they are an ECN broker. They're one or the other. Whichever it is, you can't place your stop. That's your stop and take profit there. You can't place them on your order. You have to place them after the order. So you've got to set separate. And then you get down here, we've got deciding whether we're buying or selling, etc. Then down here, this is what gets the information, and we create objects on the line, which they create the that object there and the one there. Now you can see this is going into a trade while we're gassing, so we better that jumped in, I didn't even realise it. So it hasn't got to break even, otherwise this would be called up to break even. And it hasn't got to the first take profit, otherwise it would get there. So we're in drawdown here, and we really do need to manage it, because this may have just been a false breakout and it may roll back against us. That's why we've got to do manual as well as automatic. So it's automatically got a single trade. We now have to manually handle it and decide what we're going to do. This bar is only 4 minutes old and it's been pretty dramatic down, but if it doesn't continue going, I would suggest we're going to have to close some out, even a lot here, just to reduce our risk. But we'll see what happens. Sorry, I got stuck in this. Anyway, it's humming and hurrying about here, and there's nothing we can do. It's just sitting out at the moment. It looks like it's going to go down, so if that's the case, we'll be happy. We just got to sit it out now. Now the screen is about 20 seconds behind the actual trading, so if you're trying to do this yourself, see, I'm already up to $3, but it's just selling up to $1.80. So what we're looking for is, grab that, just to come down and hit this, and that'll give us 10 or 12 pips, and then this line here will get pulled up to there, and then we can wait and see if we come down and hit the second one. That's the idea. Now once we're in profit, we don't want to go back out of profit. So if this goes down to like 50 cents or 20 cents or something, I'll be very tempted to shut them down just manually and not go into a losing situation. Now I've set my minimum take profit to 12 pips, which the other gurus you see around only set it to 10. So that may have been a mistake on my part, making it 12, because you're up to $1.60 and it's not bringing that up, it's not taking that. No. Just verify what I put this in. Take half the space to 10. I'll move the break even to 12 though. So, I don't know. We should have taken some, I would have thought. The other thing that can happen, if we close the trade now, without switching this off, it'll take another trade automatically. I haven't worked that out, but that's happening yet. So that's why we've got to manually control it. It's looking like it's hitting this red line here, not going to pop through it. Bit of a bummer. I did activate the on new bar sequence on a couple of things, so maybe they're taking to the new bar to activate. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, it's because we're in the thing. We don't have a look here. It says it's actually looking for new trade, but it's not really. It's going to close this one out. Well, I'm going to close it out one day. I need to sort this out, and it's just going to the wrong spot. Anyway, it's got 6 minutes to run on this bar before it closes out. Stressful watching it because I've got $4 there, which is 4%, plus me 60 cents from earlier. It was really $5 to get it together. 5% again today. So it is quite stressful hanging there waiting for that to go down, even though it's on a EA. So if you're doing it manually yourself, you find people that close off at $1. I used to close them at $1 instantly. As soon as I got the dollars, go shut them off, and then watch it run all the way down here with no run or anything, and it's just wrong. You got to it's hard. You can see I'm agitated. I probably have a heart attack. Anyway, let's see if it gets down there. Yeah, there we go. Now this one here should pop down to break even. Well, that's the theory. If it doesn't do it in like 10 seconds, I'm going to do it for it. So I can just grab hold of that and when the break even spot hit. So we'll give them break even spot. Alright. Okay. So now I'm happy. I don't care what happens now. I'm just sit there and relax. But if it goes back and pops off, so be it. And if it doesn't, well, so be it too. So what I'm looking for now is, well, it'd be really cool if it ran all the way down there. Because, as you can see, that's $2 from there to there. That's 4, 6, 8, probably $9 there. $15. Pretty nice. So this is what you call a runner, and you just let it run. I'm gonna have to stop eating when I do this, and that is terrible. Sorry. My finger. I did a really nasty cut on the other day after work. And then the doctor says people my age shouldn't be even on the roof, so yeah. That was great. Oh dear. Oh, the other thing I was going to do was actually turn the trader off. So I'm just going to pick common and we'll kick off the live trading. Alright, so now we're safe and we've done everything we have to do, and theoretically we just go to bed now and forget about it. But I'll probably trace it down in 15-minute increments just manually now and see where we get to. Pretty cool. So for instance, it's theoretically the stop should be here, but I pulled it down here just so that we've got a profit out of it, and there'll be a new bar starting here any second, and then it's probably going to have to fight its way through this, but if it progresses through it, then there's a really good chance of coming down. But in the meantime, whatever these bars do over the next half hour, 3/4 of an hour, I will move the stop to them, and we'll just trade it that way. The music stopped again. That looks good. Oh no, there it is. So we got three pips this morning, or this evening, Australian time, and then that was in the Euro Open, and now we've picked up. I'm looking at the wrong spot. Very confusing. Anyway, we have picked up. This, so we picked up the 60 cents earlier. Now we picked up $2.60, and then we've got the new bar open here with $4.70 in it. So if this comes back to this red line or any higher than this red line, I'll get out because I'd like to keep the profit. And this looks like it's going to be a bit hard to get. It'd probably be better off just taking the cost down and done with it. We'll do what I'm saying I'm going to do. We'll see how we go. This is theoretically the free money trade, and we can let it just run to its hard content. Like everything, you never really know where it's going. We'll put this on a 4-hour chart. What are we looking at? Are we really looking at it coming all the way back down here? Down here? Come on. And you can see we won the 3 pips this morning. So put that over there. And go back to 15. There it is. And then here. So we got what? So we got $4.50. After that is $2.30. So we got like 20 more pips there. I'll put to 23 pips so far today. Pretty cool. And we're working on whatever pips we can get here. So that'll, well, if we took that now, there'd be another 18 pips there. So we're not going to close out. Let's come back to over here. Now, the whole point of building this EA was so I didn't miss these trades, and clearly I would have missed it. So I was off showing you guys the EA and how it works in here. So I had this open and totally missed what was going on. So without the EA, I wouldn't have got this trade, and I wouldn't have got the trade yesterday, and I wouldn't have got the trade the day before, and I wouldn't have got the trade earlier today. So I'm wrapped just for using the EA. It's not particularly complicated. It's a bit basic, but it works. And take that out. Picture. That's pretty cool where we're at now. We're still dropping on this latest bar. We've come up to here and turned around and gone back down. So I'm going to move my stop loss with this little fellow manually down to the top of that. Alright. And that's locked in for more dollars. And this is going really well. That's what runners are for. So I'm going to be up, well, if this was to go down another halfway again, I'd be up 20% this week. And that's pretty phenomenal. As it is, I'm up probably 15 to 16% at this stage for the week. So I think I'm onto something here, and until it proves me wrong, I'll keep doing it. But when I try it out on a long-term thing, and when you're running a strategy tester, you can't actually adjust the stops manually, and you can't adjust the take profits manually. So the program, this particular program, wouldn't have done this by itself. I've done that manually, and therefore this would still be back here waiting on some reason to do something. So my guess is that without this I probably can't win on a regular basis. I know I do win some, and there's no argument there, and if I go and follow Monty or trading with Paul or whoever, that's fine. I do pick up the odd trade, but there's such a lot of difference in the way they think. And you look at one, and you go to Seed, S-E-A-D, Seed, and watch what he does. He's just extremely disciplined. Quite a boring channel to watch, but and then he still makes bad trades, and he just wears it and moves on to the next one, which is what we all do and we all should do. But one of the things that losing traders do is they can't close when they're in loss, and the other thing losing traders can't do is close when they're in profit. They get greedy. So you've just sort of got to having an app like this or an EA like this really helps, but you can't just buy an EA off the shelf and expect it to work properly for you. It won't. You need something that you've got to watch, and therefore if you don't watch them, they're not winning all the time. They eventually lose, as I said, because the institutions figure out how to fight them, and they play back them. And that's the long and short of it. Otherwise, everyone would be buying EAs, and that's all they'd ever do. Now, there are people that think EA is just the be all and end all, but ultimately, you don't make money with it. The only people that makes money out of an EA is the guy selling it. But this EA is just an assistant EA, and then if you get in there and manage it, and if you want to come and trade with me and use EA and get some help with the management of it, well, that's what I'm intending to do. That's my goal. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to hang here. If this trade doesn't stop out, if it stops out, that's it. I'm quitting for the day. I wouldn't mind knocking off right now. If it doesn't stop out, I'll hang here till 10 and then I'll close it. I need to reconsider how I look on this. I look like I'm looking up the sky, and I am a bit. Might put a box under the laptop, push it up in the air a bit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's the next jack and chair up? I don't know.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
So I expected to get a bit of trouble in this area here because of all this. All that is going to create something similar over this side, but it looks like we're going to pass through it. We go to the 4 hour. It's not really a downtrend, it's more an uptrend. It's just the 4 hour itself is going down. I seriously doubt we're going to get much past here at the end of the 4 hour. Go to the 1 hour.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it.
I could probably move
For it,
this
just
up.
let it happen.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Could be a
1,
new shirt at the men's store, a catnap in your office chair, or
1.
2
This is
cups
1 hour
of hot
coming down.
coffee. Like this. A present. Like
This
Christmas.
is coming straight back down. So it's probably going to stop out there. So I'll move this take profit.
Man,
Right.
that is the spot. Nothing like a great cup of black coffee.
That's 1 hour. So put a line there. Well, Oh, golly, come on. So EA's turned off, still won't let me just fucking line. Yeah, so that just turns it off. Alright, so be it, we can stay there. So I would suggest that'll be the bottom of our range. I might pull this back down in here. A bit extra. And we got about 3 minutes to go on this bar now. So that's 30, hang on, we'll go back to 15. So we've got about 3 minutes to go on this 15. So my guess is it's actually going to break right through here and continue down to there, which would be rather cool. I'm currently up $17.50 so far this week on a $100 account. I had 102 on Monday morning. We've got 119.30 it says there at the moment. If I close the trade now. I think I need to make my picture smaller so I don't travel my. I'll edit it for tomorrow. I might lift the computer up a bit. And then I suppose I could put a booster seat on the chair and we'll be live. What I've got is a 65-inch TV on the wall behind the computer in front of me, and I'm just running a HDMI cable over to it. I tried running the wireless connector, but it keeps dropping out and carrying on like a pork chop. So we've got 3 of these LGs. 2 of them work beautifully. This one is the last one we bought, and it's funny. I'll get the picture and show you what it looks like. Where's the camera? I'll do it for minutes. I'm out in the workshop. And put that. And turn it on the side. There we go. Now we don't want to use the motion. That, and then I'll put that in front of the camera. And you should get a picture right where I am. No, maybe not. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. You probably can't see it that good. Not real good at this, eh? Got that bit right. Alright, so the top chart's TV on the back wall. A little ring on the side there, a little circle, that's the clock. About 300mm screen on it. And, yeah, anyway. Oh, you get the idea. Huh! So the picture went off. Alright, I might upload it and I'll set it up in the background or something later. So this bar's moved up, come back down, and it's opened without a top wick, which is scary. So it might be going to go up and stop me out. I'm not saying it's not going to because it's got the tiniest little wick there. If it doesn't, if it breaks that wick, it's going to take me out, would be my guess. So we'll just have to wait and see. It'd be nice if it just comes out here, settles there for a bit. I might be happy to close out. Anyway, to say I'm happy with my trading for this week so far is an understatement. Very happy indeed. I hope I can see if there's anyone been chatting. Novel. What was that? No. Oh no. No, nobody's chatting, just me. Well, there you go. I guess there'll be a few onlookers here and there. A bit like a subscription or something. Now, you can see it's making out it's going up there, and it could well just go straight up and take me out of that previous stop loss. Or it could be just trying to push people out of the market now, and so they get silly and close out, and then it'll go down. So we really don't know what's going to happen. Just got to sit through it, and it's a bit nerve-wracking. And you think, oh, I got all that money, and then it's all gone. And it's like I was at 119.50 on the equity there, and I'm now down to 17.32. So I've blown $2 sitting here thinking about getting out. So if I sit out now and it comes back up and takes me out, well then, you know, your next problem is, well, oh, I've blown another $2. So I've blown $4. So you sort of, you don't know. And I guess you just got to get used to it. If you're in drawdown, you get out by all means. If you're in profit, it's not, it has to. Because sometimes it'll do this and that'll just shoot up and bugger you downstairs. Other times it'll do this and come up and take you out. And either way, so if it takes it out in the stop loss, the direction change. I seriously doubt now that it's going to turn around and continue on down anytime soon. I'm not saying it can, I'm not saying it can't, but I'm just saying because it's now heading up above the high of that previous candle, it's got a good chance of not coming down straight away. So we've got 7 minutes left, and I won't be taking any more trades, but I will sit here for 7 minutes to see what it does. So that last bit we took was 10 pips clear, I think. More than that. It was 15, 16 pips clear. So 23 and 16 is 39 pips total for the day. So let's put 39 in there. 39 pips. Pretty cool. So I'll take a snap of that, and that can be tomorrow's that'll be tomorrow's screen for the trade. Be the thumbnail. Right, 39. Pretty cool. Let me find out where I'm going. Alright, do it. Sniffing, sketching, anyway. File, save as. That'll do. Where's the time? Yeah, good. So. Okay. Let's turn up there. And it might come down here and pass through again. This might be a liquidity grab. But generally I think it's probably an uptrend in general. Look at this 4 hour. It looks pretty uptrendish, doesn't it? And weekly's trading back down against it. And the fact that it's come in there and that, yeah, that all makes sense. I don't have an issue with that at all. Not to say this 4 hour can't come all the way down. It's still good. But you can see we've got an uptrend. It may now move over on the next 4 hour and continue back up this one. But I won't be trading it, I'll be gone. And that's my little thing so you can see things. So, should be a good vote for my EA. It definitely works and trades nicely, and guys in and out 2 trades without any hassles. Generally all good. And look at that, my mouse is now working on the screen. I wasn't doing that before. There we go. Alright, I think we might call it quits. I'll just let it run for the next 2 minutes, and that'll be it for the day. Anyone that does watch this, I know just even that first one I did got 9 views, so obviously some other people looked at it. This one's a bit more interesting. It's got a trade on it, nice successful trade. Give you a bit of an idea on how many EA works. And invite you back tomorrow if you've watched it and have another look. I'll be back in again around 5ish. I might even go a little bit earlier. I might go 4:30 Australian time, just to see if we can catch that early move in the European Open, and maybe pick up a few tips there. And then I'll come back at 8ish, I guess, for this session and see if we can't pick up a few more tips. And that's what I'll do every day for a week or 2. If I get some viewers and people start to accumulate, I'll keep on doing it. If I don't get any viewers and they'll accumulate, I'll just do my own thing. I won't bother about recording, because I can operate the trader from my phone. I don't once the EA has taken the trade, I can manage the trade from the phone. The only thing I can't do is turn the EA off from the phone. But, excuse me, I might have to figure out a way to do that. And so if I can turn the EA off from the phone, I can just set this going and be out and about. And if I wanted to switch it off like I've been doing, I could just switch it off and say, oh well, that's it, it's off, and not have to worry about it trading when I don't want it to, because they are the trouble with robots is they will trade whether you think you'd want to or not, and sometimes they'll just get you in a bad spot. I mean, this, just before I go, this bar here was here 5 minutes ago, right? So the new bar's come and it's changed where this is situated, so it was here. So it could have actually entered another cell here and then gone and stopped us out and lost. We would have lost 2 lots of cells, probably to the full extent. So that's why you turn it off. You get your trade you're after and manage it, and then you have it switched off so you don't get another trade tomorrow. At least I've set it now that it doesn't do multiple trades on the way down, because what I was getting was trade after trade after trade, and they go down boom, 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 and there'd be all these bloody trades. And quite often the market was just going back, stop you out at break even or a small loss, and then it'd come down, make a profit, take you back to break even or a small loss, and instead of getting your proper profit, you ended up getting an actual loss, even though you're trading correctly all the way down. So that's what I say, the institutions trade in such a way that most people lose money, and we have to develop ways of beating that and not getting caught by it. So that's what we're doing. Alright, it's time up. We've got a new bar and 10 o'clock. Just check the hours, and then I'll check the 4 hours. This is the 4 hours started in those 2 bars here, and we don't know anything else. Alright, I'll put that on 1 hour. and that'll do it. We're gonna switch up. Let's find my thing.